Welcome to Nalla Narasimha Reddy Education Society's group of institutions, Integrated Campus, Hyderabad, Structural Engineering, Reinforcement, Cement, Concrete, RCC. I am Dr. A. Mahesh Babu, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering. In last videos, I explained about what is two-way slab. What is two-way slab? If Ly by Lx greater than 2, it's one-way slab. If Ly by Lx is less than 2, that is two-way slab. In two-way slabs, the bending moment in both direction, shorter direction and longer spans direction. And the main reinforcement at the bottom provided is shorter span side. Above that, longer span side reinforcement we have to provide. That is the concept in the two-way slabs. Now there are different types of conditions. Movements in two-way restrained slab with corners held down and without corners held down. These are explained in table 26 and 27 of IS 456-2000. Okay, and if you see those, we have to calculate moment coefficient from those tables. What is the restrained slabs? That is fixed at the edges. Okay, as per code, it is defined as the slabs which are cast integral with RC frames and which are not free to lift up at the corners. And beams and slabs we are construct at a time simultaneously. We pour the concrete into the shattering of slabs and beams at a time. So those are called like restrained slab, and corners are not free to lift up the corners, right? For example, this is one of the slab which is on the, this is a two-way, okay? And if you see, there are different types of slabs. This is edge, two sides discontinuous, two sides continuous. This is one side discontinuous, three side continuous. If you see, this is the one of the important point is here. If you see this slab, if you see this slab, is here two sides, this side and this side. There are two discontinuous slabs, and here two sides continuous. This for this one, two sides continuous. If you see for this slab, one edge is discontinuous, but three edges are continuous. For this slab, similarly, two edges are discontinuous and two edges are continuous. Like that, for this also, three sides slabs are continuous and one side discontinuous. So in the middle, four sides here, four sides continuous slabs. These are different types of slabs conditions that what we are going to see in table 26 and of IS 456-2000. Okay, so this you should know all how to divided slab into continuous, discontinuous slabs and restrained and unrestrained slabs. Now, see, as I explained, these slabs may be continuous or discontinuous at the edges. One may be discontinuous, one continuous, or three edges continuous. Like that, there are different conditions or slabs. Those which are discontinuous edges are also referred to simply supported. See, wherever continuous is not there, you can call them as a simply supported slabs. Now, these moment coefficients are given in annexure of IS 456-2000, table number 26. Moment in two-way restrained slabs with cornered held down analysis by the coefficients. Here, important formula we are using given by IS 456. Here, see, the following conditions should be satisfied. The span moment per width and negative width of moment continuous edges for slabs calculated from these equation. For shorter span, mx equal to alpha x w lx square, where lx is the shorter length of span of the slab. Okay, w is the uniform load and slab. Alpha x is moment of coefficient of movement, which has been taken from the IS 456 table number 26. And similarly for longer span, you are having my. Here you must observe that this formula is also, you will have alpha y. I will show you that table also. Alpha y, it is calculated from the table 26 of IS 456. And I said W is uniform load and slab, and here you have to take L square, that is Lx square. Only you have to take here shorter span only. For longer span also, here the equation is my equal to alpha y w L square x L square. So if you know moments, you know how to calculate reinforcement. Once moment calculated according to our formula, as it is treated as a beam, we can calculate by using our previous calculations and equations, right? So here the important point is how to calculate mx and my in two-way slab, right? See, the restrained two-way slab is divided into middle strip, edge strip, and middle strip is forming 3/4 of the slab in which direction. All right. See, this restrained two-way slab is divided into middle strip and edge strip. So that 3/4 Lx is the, or 3/4 Ly is the middle strip, right? See, torsion steel must be provided at discontinuous edges as specified in the code, right? See, coefficients are given in table IS 456. These coefficients are derived from the yield line theory of slabs. Table given for coefficient is applicable for slabs carrying uniformly loads but not concentrated loads, but which analysis should be done separately. Now here code given for only uniform loads. Otherwise you have to, this is the different moments to calculate. Span moments, that is edge moments per unit width, are calculated determining ratio Ly by Lx for the different edge conditions. So important design issues from the table 26. Edge moments of continuous supports from supports are 1.33 times of the span moments. Longer span moment coefficient alpha y is a constant for given and condition of slab irrespective of the span ratios. Short span coefficients vary shortly with variation ratio of span. These are very important issues, design issues. While using table 26 for a series of slabs, moment calculated at interior support will sometime will different from two sides that support, because difference in continuity conditions of slab, opposite sides of slab. So whether this continuous slab or discontinuous slab, one edge discontinuous, two edges discontinuous, three edges discontinuous, these conditions are very important in the table 26. And in two-way slab, we'll arrange the reinforcement divided at middle edge and edge. As I explained, that is 3/4 of middle slab, we have to provide the reinforcement. Movements given in the table 26 apply only to middle strips, and no further distribution is allowed for this movement, right? Edge strips have to be reinforced only with a nominal minimum steel. For crack, to avoid cracks, we have to provide, that is minimum reinforcement, that is 0.12% for high yield steel and 0.15% for mild steel. And middle strip should be have positive and negative calculated for various sections. Where you will have more moment or more coefficient, you have to calculate for that particular movement, and we have to provide steel for that movement only. Negative movements may be experienced at discontinuous edges and in the middle. Okay, and if you look at this continuous and discontinuous slabs, the this movement depends on the degree of fixity at the edge of slab and intermediate. So what is a two-way slab design? Okay, see, before going to two-way slab, see, once again I will show you what is the table 26 here, right? If you see here, this is table 27 where moment coefficients are calculated from this equation alpha x alpha y, and this is a simply supported slabs, that is four sides. See here Ly by Lx and alpha x alpha y. So if depend upon Ly by Lx, you will get alpha x alpha y. So you can calculate the moments mx and my. Alpha x w Lx square, here mx equal to my equal to alpha y w and Lx square. That is the calculated from this interpolation of these calculations. At least 50% of the tension reinforcement provided at mid span and should be extended to the support. The remaining 50% should be extended within 0.1 Lx or 0.1 generally of the support as approximate. So this is the table we have to consider in the design. Okay, and table 26 gives you, that is, different types of edges given in the table. Okay, so here if you see movements like we have taken. Okay, so here if you see, this is just like one way and two-way slab differences. So we'll see how to design in the next class. Next video we'll see. Thank you.